Okay. Well, it looks like we're streaming. Neat. Do the usual verification thingies real quick. Got a banger stream title. Incredible. Let's bother everyone in my Discord. And then we can start. So today I am going to work on this older track for, I don't know, a little bit. Work on mixing it down and try to like polish and clean up these ideas in the last portion. And then I'm gonna open a new track and then make some like ambient music and do some sound design. Have some cool ideas for doing some like spatial audio stuff with ambient music. So it should be cool. So yeah, this is what we got. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that shouldn't sound like that. So we're already starting somewhere. Yeah, why? What's the deal, man? This guy. This freaking dude. You should probably... That doesn't sound right either. Yeah, that sounds like shit. I know. What the fuck? What's going on, man? Okay, we're just not gonna go all the way to the high end. Oh, we have a grain delay shit. Grain delay shit is all the way on. So I guess we can. And then we can probably also put an auto filter on you. Are you used later? No, you're literally just used for this intro. It sounds so bad. Jesus fucking Christ. What's your deal? Why? What? I turned off... Oh, this should be all the way up? I mean, the grain delay thing is still clearly going. But it's muted here. Do I have another instance of it? No. Is it just whatever was recorded down here? Oh yeah, it seems like that's just garbage. So let's just keep it really fucking quiet. Yeah, the amount of reverb there kind of sucks. Also, I don't like the transients here. It's very clicky, which isn't great. So let's see if we can use dispersion to smear out the transient. clicky dude somewhere. Where are you? Not in there. Is it not in there? Now I don't hear it at all. No, I heard it there. It's not there. Maybe that's like a side chaining issue. No, it's definitely right here. Am I going crazy? Do I have some sort of like inconsistent, randomly generated patch going on? This thing's happening like not every fucking time. Well, I guess I need to pinpoint where it's even coming from. I probably don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like a very, very slight. I don't think it's coming from this. Yeah, it's coming from this. It's not coming from that. It's coming from... Well, we'll find it. It will be found. This guy. Oh, that's why. I figured out what the issue is. We have an auto pan. It's set to rate. And that is an issue. How can we make this consistent? Is there not a reset button for the built-in LFOs for the auto pan? I expect that to be a thing. No? Yeah, maybe we just turn this off. Right. It's because the LFO, the autofilter LFO is also busted. Okay. And I never figured out why the fuck this is even happening, which is especially annoying. Is this like sidechain something? No. This LFO, you know, it's synced to the grid, right? It's got a rate of 2 bars. It sounds different every time. It's not fucking synced to the grid. What's the deal with that, you know? So we could take... Let's instead do this. And then we just have to... Yes... Have you also just be a ramp up. So now I'm using a different LFO. I've never seen this before. Ableton auto filter LFO not synced to grid. Is this a thing? Never, no one's posted about this issue before. Weird. Set to before I put the LFO on it. I have no idea what this amount corresponds to. Like how far... I guess I can use an EQ. Oh, we're experimenting. I need to find out what the range is that this LFO sweeps. I need to copy it, I think. Right? What is that? 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes from 5 kilohertz down to like 700. 5 kilohertz hertz to like 600 or something, right? So now we set this to ramp down 2 hertz. Put you on frequency. Now this guy needs more movement. So let's take an EQ8. Let's just boost this guy. Sweep you up. Take this and move you there so it's on the beat. And then I think you go back. Let's turn you off. Having that bit. There is a lot of buildup in like the low mids, kinda. A little bit too much, so there's that. I think it's mostly from the pigments pack. And then we can lower the dispersion on the M freeform phase. Is this? this dynamic sub back. Good shit. First poster, you get an award. Not much. I spent like probably an hour and a half going through. Okay, so my issue, I think Razor is bugged in like a bunch of weird ways. I don't know. This is the old version of the song, right? And the melody of that little bit, I finally got it kind of close to what it sounded like before. But basically, the project file, the main patch for the melody, this guy, sounded completely different. And so I was like, oh, I fucked with it somehow. I changed the preset. So I reloaded an old backup of the file, and it was still fucked up in that backup of the file. And I did that for like 5 different backups, and then I loaded in back Ableton 11, because I presumed there was some issue there. And then on some of the backups it sounded fucked up, and some of them it sounded a lot closer, but none of them sound exactly the same. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It doesn't sound like how it did in this original fucking demo that I rendered out like 3 months ago. And when I load up the file that I rendered that demo from, it sounds different. Right? It's just different now. So I guess I have to just fucking commit to that. I need to remember every time I use Razor, I need to bounce shit out to audio, which is very, very annoying. Very frustrating. Because basically, just like, I'll never be able to recreate that exact thing again, I guess. So I'm not super fond of that, but it's still it's getting there. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Like you would expect if I load the backup of the Ableton project file that rendered that file, like I loaded the backup that was saved at the exact same timestamp that the rendered file was exported, and it sounds completely different on both Ableton 11 and 12. Which I'm like, what the fuck? And I was wondering, maybe it's a randomness thing. Maybe there's like a random LFO controlling the, like the timbre or whatever within Razor. But all of the previous fucking backups, or all the previous, every one of these files from before June, all had the correct patch. Yet when I load up the backups from all of those files, they sound different. There's no, I don't know. I can't find any fucking explanation for it. And yeah, I lost my mind. So lesson learned, bounce shit to audio. I mean, this is something that people have always told me. I'm just very, very silly, I guess. But... This bit right here. Oh, what the fuck? Why did I add so much delay there? That's weird. same issue over here. I can't, the fucking art patch also sounds a little bit different, but I'm less attached and married to that one, so like it's not the end of the world. But yeah, it's annoying. I think maybe that can be cool. And then there's a lot of layers and stuff I have to balance out. So now my idea here is basically I had these two separate sections, two different versions of this drop where it's just this, you know, arpeggio going up. Which, like, that's a vibe, but it ends up getting kind of boring. What's up, EJ Trills? I like your name. It rolls off the tongue pretty well. I don't really know what it means. I guess trill is a thing. Good. And then I have so my issue is that ARP, really pretty sounding, but it gets boring. Yeah, no, it sounds fine. It doesn't sound bad. It just doesn't sound like what I originally exported, right? Like, I made a version of the song, exported that shit out like 3-4 months ago. I've listened to it a bunch of times and played it at sets, and I'm attached to how that fucking sounds, and now it's different. And I'm salty because I'm a silly little human who gets attached to things when I listen to it over and over and over again. I can't deal with differences, but it sounds fine either way. So this bit, the arpeggio eventually gets kind of old and boring, right? So I brought in this second idea, which is this. Except there's still a fucking... this idea is still very, very messy. But here, I need to get rid of... that kind of thing. It sounds super messy relative to the other thing, but now I'm trying to bridge the two, so it's like ARP for the first half of this like ending outro thing, and then it goes into this little other bit, which is an issue because me being super silly as I usually do, I have this audio exported. And it's distorted to shit because I bounced this out to audio with like a clipper on it or something, which was so stupid. And I don't know how I created these sounds to begin with. It was just some like fucked up resampling thing. And yeah, I guess if I was like really no, because I'm pretty sure this is like randomly generated in a lot of ways, so I can't even recreate this even if I knew exactly how I did it. But I could like go back and watch my live streams from like 4 months ago, you know. Edgy adult animated movies. I can see that. I could see the song being played in like some outro or whatever. Some like dramatic, you know, like Rick and Morty when fucking they like destroy the entire fucking universe and then have to go to another alternate dimension and it plays like really dramatic sad music or something at the same time or whatever. I can imagine like that kind of energy is like, oh shit. No, this is more like a villain theme or something. I don't know. There's like a kind of sinister darkness in this, for sure. Right, this sounds fucked up. we're getting there. It's just super messy, but I think what I need to do is still keep a little bit of the arc, but slowly peel away and get rid of the layers, like the lower mid-range layers at the same time. So like, let's go through. How much to go deep into the brain type beat? True. Platforms morphing like lava. I fucking love lava lamps. I should get a good lava lamp. They go actually so like there are some like fancy ass lava lamps. I remember my friend got one for like Christmas for like, I don't know. It's like a giant fucking lava lamp, you know. It looked so cool. What even is lava lamp? What do they put in there? I mean, I know it's like some goo that like it gets hot and then it changes some structure within it and then it rises and then it gets cold and then it lowers. I think that's all that happens, but no. Well, later. That's the fucking problem with the sound, is that it sounds super clipped. I tried to fix it with dispersion, but there's nothing I can do about that. Like, what can be done? I'd have to like completely drown it in reverb or something, and vary more along with the chord progression. Yeah, maybe like once we go into this section, because I feel like as I'm fading the arps out, some of the notes like kind of interfere with what's going on with this guy. Let's run it back a little bit and then see how everything sounds. song is such a fucking shit show. Oh man, finishing this is gonna be a nightmare. It's just like a classic result of making creative decisions that have technical consequences, right? There's just so much shit going on. I'm trying to like bridge two different sections together through this like clusterfuck of. I mean, come on, look at this. Every single one of these arcs is all offset, and they all have delays on them. Like, no shit. This is gonna end up being super chaotic. But I kind of like how it sounds, so that's what it is. I'm so silly. I can just sidechain compress this with the other idea. What are you called again? Secondary idea. Yeah. I don't know. But okay, we made progress. That's fine. Let's yeah, let's do like a new thing. I got an idea for like an interesting. I think this should work out fine. I'm gonna use my little XYZ spatial audio dude, and I'm gonna do some like fancy LFO shit to try to get the. I want to get the sound of like a bunch of shit zooming past your head, like a shit ton of stuff all zooming by you. I think that could be interesting. But the problem is, I'm gonna have to do some like workarounds, because I'm limited to only using really one object at a time. But I think by like applying a bunch of delays, like my idea is I'm gonna use LFOs to take my my spherical spatial height filter mapping thing, and I use the LFOs to have them like sweep past your head at like different points, and then I think I'm gonna use a delay, a very large delay, have a bunch of stuff sweep past you, and then you'll see. We'll figure this out. So, I guess to start, let's just use that generative pigments patch that I always fucking use. Wait, we can use probably this guy. Probably. What to do? That. So we have this guy. Right. Super cool. And you. Cool. Now let's press. Okay. Neat. I don't know. Let's just put an auto filter on this guy and have it sweeping around frequency, and then let's put this also on like eighth notes or something. No, and then I'll map you. No. Map you to the shape. Okay, so that's cool. And then I can take X, Y, Z map. Do X, Y, Z version 13. And we take all of this shit. Bam. So we got this guy. Oh, these need to go to... What's going on? You need to go harbor pigments main patch. Right? Super cool. Let's boost the utility a bit. Right? That's cool. Now, we need LFOs. Well, I'll take an LFO. And this LFO, I think we're just going to have it set to sweep down. I should probably put you in a group map. I think rate. I think all I need to map is rate and retrigger. I'm going to map you to Y. And we need this to be mono beforehand. Right? And then I can duplicate this LFO. So this is also mapped to the same rate and the same retrigger. And then I can set this to random. I can map this to X. Pretty fucking cool, I think. And then now let's speed up the sequencer. No, that's too fast. But let's get rid of some of the sub, because I don't like how the sub's carrying with the reverb. Now, the idea is I take very big delay. Very big. Like, probably that. No, we can do even longer than that, honestly. Oh, I think I want... Wait, how can I do a 32 beat delay with feedback? I don't think that's possible. Or I could use a feedback delay, actually. I could use like a send into itself for feedback delay. Is there really no way to do it? Because like, look, okay, I can delay one thing by like 32 beats, right? But if I want it to repeat, then I have to... I don't know. Why isn't anything playing? Oh, there we go. So that's cool. I want this to be longer though. So I guess we can use here. Let's just use return. We'll put a delay, 16 beats, then we'll duplicate that, and then you'll send it into itself at minus, I don't know. It's gonna last a long time. So we enable send, now sending into itself. So we don't have to use this. So now we have a fucking 32 beat long delay, right? Okay, yeah, it works. Oh, but here's an issue. The reverb is also... No, that's fine, I think. Let's just do less reverb. Okay, now... Okay, here's now the current predicament. I have these objects and they're all zooming past me from in front. Also, they're not above me. Make them above me. Okay. Now, like I said, I still have that predicament that I just ignored, so what I want to do is I want to have it... Let's think about how we're going to do this. I want to have it so that the direction that they're coming from is, like, rotating, right? So I think... Oh, that's going to be really difficult. How's this going to work? Because that means I need to map a coordinate to two of these, right? So like if, for instance, if I want this to come diagonally, then I have to map y to, or what's controlling y also to x, right? And now it's moving diagonally. And then by adjusting the mod amount, I'm changing, you know, the angle and whatnot. And then if I want to offset it, then I can change... If I want to offset, I have to change both of them. Like right now, they're all going directly through the middle, which I don't really care for that. I could use multiple... I guess I have to use multiple LFOs. I think that's what I have to do. So I can take this guy. Yeah, they're all mapped to the right shit. Map this guy to X. This guy to Y. They need to be synced together, right? And now... Oh, that's annoying. I can't, like, easily invert this. What would be an easy way to invert... I can use a multi-map. Okay, I think that's the move. Oh, you know what? I think we could do this with just a multi-map and one single ramp LFO. So map this to the multi-map, right? Going all the way. Super neat. Except, are you going all the way? No, the depth isn't. Okay, okay. And then we can map the multi-map to X and to Y and to Z, right? Maybe, wait, you just made me realize you can skip the middle? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Anyways, now, by adjusting the min and max of these guys, I can change, you know, what's going on. Like, by inverting them. right? So what I need to do is I need to put this into a group, and then I think what I need to do is I'm just going to map the max and min for x here, like this. Yeah. Do this. Okay. And then if I randomize this, oh god, it's turning into a shit show. Randomize this rack here. This is now going over a different area. Which is pretty cool, I think. Like, let's try out the delay. Now, there's some things I want to change, like, for instance, the Z parameter. I don't want to go that high. Like, panning doesn't have to entirely trail through the middle. You can go directly from hard pan to hard pan, or sort of quantum jump the stereo field. I mean, yes. I mean, if you want it, if you're talking about like two-dimensional panning, then yes. But like, if you want it to be, you know, like realistic at all, there is always going to be like, for instance, a smooth transition from left to right or whatever. But you can change other parameters along with it. What do you mean by it, like jumping, or just the fact that you can automate it? Because like it is doing this like little jumping thing, yeah. Now, if I want it to, if I want you to not be able to hear the fact that it's jumping, what I could do is I can take. Oh, I have ideas. I have ideas. Okay, I could take an LFO, not that LFO. Like for instance, if we never want it to jump, I can take triangle wave, make the rate 0, and then I can map the multi-map to control the phase. And then now this guy can control, for instance, gain. Thank you. That. Except we need to invert this. I think I'm confusing myself right now. Where's the good LFO? This guy. So whenever it resets, it needs to be at 0. Okay, no, I did it the wrong way. So essentially, now the gain is going to be 0 every time there's this immediate jump. So you're jumping, just ending a note on one side, immediately starting on the other side without a transition. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. And if you want it to not, so that you don't hear that jump or that discrete transition, then you can, you know, do something like this to make it so that, you know, it starts off, whenever there's a jump, it starts off at 0 gain, and then goes, when it passes you in the middle, then it's going to be at 100%, and then go all the way back down, right? Which, I guess it varies on what we're using. Yeah, but the thing I wanted to do is I wanted to make it so that Z, where, if I control the Z, one is Z. These aren't labeled. Oh, this is, okay. Z max, I misspelled it, Z min, Y max, Y min, X max, X min. So Z max, let's just make you go from like 40 to 70. So that way it leans to be above your head generally. And it's always relatively close because you don't want it to be too far away. What if we make this a sine wave? Oh, but the sine wave doesn't start at 0, it starts at 0. It doesn't start at -1, it starts at 0. You could do some weird shit. Yeah, I didn't see it get posted. If it was a link, I think YouTube automatically deletes links, and I don't think there's a way I can fix that, which is pretty fucking lame, but that probably means that I probably can fix it somehow, and I just don't know how to do it. But, yeah, if you want to, like, type keywords or something to search, then I'll check it out. Anyways, so now we have this shit. And then something else we can do. So instead of me manually clicking on fucking this to randomize it, we can use, I mean, normally, typically, you'd need to use, what, 6 different random LFOs to randomize it every single time, but we can use a random LFO and map the random LFO to the spin and read phase of a spellbook, and then we can map the spellbook to all this shit, and then we can randomize the parameters within the spellbook. Right? And then, yeah, let's just randomize all this shit. Fuck with the read and spin rate or whatever. So now all of these are basically, this one LFO is now dictating 6 random knobs. Which means let's go LFO, let's make it slower. It gets very chaotic very quickly. Yeah, that was a very long delay. I guess now it's twice as long, so it doesn't need to be. Oh, that's sick. Wait, let's get some of these. Let's just start fucking around now. Jesus Christ. I don't know what I just did. Freaking me out. But no? What the fuck did I do? I was trying to remove the fucking... I don't want to automate the stuff. Right? Which is super annoying. Now this guy... I don't know what your deal is. Shut the fuck up. Major, minor, diminished. Okay, let's check out. Got Jeff Loomis, God is never. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. I guess I should have just told you just to link it in Discord. Would have made more. At 2-minute mark. I mean, he's fucking shredding for sure. Not sure how to get arrangement ideas from this though, unless I'm missing something. Minor and diminished. I mean, it could just be that my ear sucks. But... Unless you're like, maybe you were referencing when I was doing like crazy arpeggios and stuff like that in the last song. How the fuck? Stop. I don't want to automate shit as I'm tweaking the knob. Can you not do that? Fucking chill out. Pretty sure I have to like press that button, right? Then now while I'm recording, oh yeah, now it's recording. But that button isn't pressed. And if I start recording and I tweak this, then it fucking changes it. Why? Delete automation. So that just, I guess the tempo knob just completely overhauls it. It makes no sense. No sense at all. Okay, let's just go back to noodling. I guess something that would be cool is also if I have, get another pigments. Let's just like have piano playing at the same time, so you can hear like the chords and shit that I'm playing, and then you'll hear how that translates into the weird Doppler shifted shit going on overhead. So, what are you? Okay, what if a lot of the shit going through this doesn't have any high end, which is like a big part of spectral cues, you know? Yeah, you can see it up here. Up top. This shit is like, it's happening too fast still, I think. Like a little, it's a little wonky. You need to increase the radius. I just remembered I got this guy. Go off the stuff. Like this is still happening. Oh, you know what it is? Some of the fucking pigments arpeggiator. We can make this slower. No, that's not it. Like it's kind of random when it sounds like it. Sometimes it sounds really chaotic and way too noisy. Sometimes it's. I guess it's just whenever it passes directly over me, and if the randomized synth also happens to play a patch that like is really bright or just loud in general, way more fucking loud. It's like a little overwhelming. So I guess we can compress everything, right? I don't really know what to do with this. I guess there's no like point. I'm just kind of noodling. I guess if anything, I should be trying to record shit out. So I guess we can record directly from record this guy directly. And we're playing all of these at the same time. And then what happens if I bring this guy in? Uh-oh, my CPU is breaking. That's unfortunate. Wait, hold on. Let's delete everything else, because there's a bunch of shit going on. Did that save my CPU? Did it crash my Ableton? It may have crashed. Please. Please. Don't do it. Okay. It's like sometimes it sounds so fucking cool, and sometimes it just randomly gets like some shit that just ruins it. There's so much random modulation going on. Hard to tell. massive volume. No way to predict it. The issue with pads is I get chord lock and then I'll follow the entire scale. You stay stuck pitch shifting a single chord. What are you talking about? Like a sample of a pad? You're like transposing it? Yeah, that'll definitely not work. No, they don't. Or like when you play them, you tend to just play one thing. Let's give it a fuck ton of Doppler shift. It needs to be quieter, I think. That's pretty cool. Lower the volume of the keyboard. What's up, Gordon? How you doing? Here, I'll show you what I got going. So basically I have like a whole video on this, but it's like a 3D spatial mapper, so you can map things in 3D space. So it goes above your head and below your head and, you know, to the left and to the in front of you and shit. And so I have this LFO, which is sweeping from the top all the way down to the bottom. And that LFO is going into a multi-map. It's twisting this knob. So basically, it's just twisting 4 different knobs at the same time. And then the positions of those knobs I have here. Okay, this is more complicated than I thought. Basically, it's just like some programming math, whatever the fuck, done so that this LFO is actually twisting 3 different knobs at the same time. And then I have another LFO that's randomly changing what all those positions are. So it's taking 2 different X, Y, and Z coordinates, and then it's drawing a line between the 2. And then the thing is drawing in between both of them. I just realized I can also apply a curve. Like if there's a curve applied to this, then you know, it's gonna start curving. That's cool. You can see it like shooting up and shit. Okay, wait. Okay. Hold on, we're upgrading this now. So if we map curve X, got that there, that there, curve Y, and curve Z. Yeah, it's just a part of Ableton. There's probably an equivalent elsewhere, but it's just basically you twist knob and then it twists 10 other knobs. And you can dictate how you want those knobs to twist. So does it twist from 100% to 0 or 0 to 100%? Yeah, no, as I started going into it, I was like, oh shit, this is a lot more complex than I realized when I got into it. Yeah, if I want to like turn this into a streamline rack or something like that, I'm gonna have to like definitely work out some shit. Because like I have, oh, I'm recording this whole time. Jesus. Well, there goes 3 minutes of silence. Yeah, no, my CPU is dying right now, and this is my only patch in the entire. Well, okay, I have like a couple pigments and stuff like that, but anyways, where was I? Right, so I have these different curve knobs, and I can have its. Oh, I'm running out of space. So I also neglected to say that the random LFO is controlling the phase of the spellbook, and the spellbook is mapped to 6 different knobs. So basically, in effect, what this does is it just turns this random LFO into 6 different random LFOs that are all controlled by 1 rate knob to save on CPU. I think it saves on CPU. I'm presuming controlling a spellbook with one LFO is more cost efficient than having, 8 different LFOs running at the same time. I'm guessing that's the case. But we are running out of space, which is becoming an issue. So I can map that to that. Oh, you know what I can do? I can map the LFO itself. Random LFO itself isn't mapped to any direct parameter. So if I mapped it to this guy, it'll still work independently from the other 8 parameters in the spellbook. I don't know if anyone can follow what I'm saying, but I believe this is the case. We're learning. I am learning. So, I also don't want the curves to be too crazy big. So we'll make it range from minus 50 to 50, I think. I think this is the case. So multimap is essentially what this is right up here. I could, like, up here I'm controlling macro mappings, just how these macros and knobs, or where their start and end ranges are. And the multimap can just do that here. Normally in Ableton, you can't automate or assign macros to the macro mappings themselves. So the workaround for that is using multimaps. That's what I use multimap for. Is even controlling? This is controlling something, I think. No, it's not. I can get rid of that. So now, yeah, it's curving. Look at that. Look at that shit. So now for every single random position of this LFO, it selects 2 different coordinates in space and draws a line between both of the coordinates, and the X component vector, the Y component vector, and the Z component vector of that line all have a random curve assigned to it. That's so fucking dope. And then yeah, with a high Doppler shift applied. Yeah, so I think on your live stream you were saying that you were watching the video I recommended, Dan Worrell video, which is like, I have 2 videos on spatial audio, and one of them was like doing X and Y panning, right? It's just like binaural audio, so you're just like applying delays to different ears and stuff like that. I think that's the video you were talking about. And then the other video I have is doing heights, so yeah, surround sound. So it's basically, this is like something I made in Max MSP, but it's just a UI. This is really just a big, complicated Ableton effect rack where one knob controls the X angle component of sound. So this applies, a different delay depending on where, like it'll delay one ear by 0.8 milliseconds if it's on the other side of your head or whatnot. It also will filter frequencies depending on, where it is. So if something's to the right of you, your head will shadow high frequency content, so it won't reach your left ear. So that's what this is doing right here. This is the head shadow pan. So I have like a binaural pan, I have a head shadow pan, and then I have also just normal amplitude panning assigned to the X knob. The Y knob, I believe, is literally just putting an arbitrary comb filter behind your head. So when something's behind your head, yeah, I think most people found my video from that because it went like pseudo sort of viral, because no one else has really made a video on like how to actually do spatial audio and like what are the maths behind it. They're mostly just like, use this plugin. Which I think making shit from scratch is cool. So I have this arbitrary comb filter so that when something's behind your head, it just gets filtered. So it's not like perfect because there's a bunch of reasons why it's extremely difficult to like well emulate stuff coming from behind your head if you don't have an HRTF or like an acoustic map of someone's ears. If you're trying to generalize it for all audiences, it's not going to be great. But if you have something that's behind your head being filtered in some weird way, and when it's in front of your head it isn't, then there's just a difference. So if you pan something and move around your head, you're going to hear it move left and right, and then when it's in one space It's gonna sound a little bit different when it's in another space. It won't, and that gives you an illusion of depth, basically. And then for the height filter, there's a few things to go over in the video, but basically, height filter, you boost certain frequencies depending on if it's above your head. So when it goes above your head, you'll see that this light goes up. And then when it's below your head or near the floor, there's going to be a delay applied to the sound, because if it's close to the floor, then the reflection of the sound against the floor has a really short time in between it, right? And then you get comb filtering. So, you know, if you're doing a push-up or something, and then, you know, you're breathing as you do the push-up and your head gets closer to the ground, you're going to hear comb filtering from the noise of your voice. You're going to hear a difference. It goes... I don't know if my microphone can even pick that up, but I recommend literally just right now make a sound and put your hand in front of your mouth. You're going to hear comb filtering, and that's that sound. So if you apply a comb filter when something's below you or close to the ground, then that also has an effect, and our ears can hear that. And then there's also apparently like something with a chest bounce. When a sound hits your chest, depending on the angle of it, then it also changes some shit. I did like a bunch of research and stuff. So basically, I have those three components: the X, Y, and Z components. They're all mapped to different shit. And then I have this map that makes it so that I position something in some coordinate that I can control with the UI, and then the map will then twist those three knobs in the correct way for those coordinates. So this is all done in Ableton using these effects racks, and then this little map thing is an interface to control all of that. And then there's also acoustic cues for distance. So, you know, like the further away something is, the longer it will take to hit your ears. And then, you know, as it comes closer, that delay time gets shortened, which applies a pitch shift, which is Doppler shift. And there's also differences in like the timing of when reverb will hit your ears and shit like that compared to the room. Like when will the first impulse of the reverb hit you versus, you know, the original sound. That timing difference depends on how close it is in proximity to you and the walls of the room and stuff like that. So it's just a bunch of different approximations and shit. I probably spent like a year of my life slowly building this up. No, like 2 years, honestly, when I first started getting into like spatial audio and stuff like that. But I basically, in all the videos, I go over how all of it works. So I have that thing, and then yeah, now I have all this crazy LFO shit, and it's just making this move randomly, and it sounds fucking cool. Let's put the piano patch in here. Kind of weird in that, you know, with such high Doppler shift, you're never really going to hear the actual stable pitch of the thing. Something about that little thing I just played reminds me of the fucking second Pirates of the Caribbean movie. There's like some lullaby song, the Davy Jones. Totally reminded me of that. I should have been recording also. I'm fucking up. There's definitely some cool stuff. What if, hear me out, what if you use a microtonal tuning? Yeah, it's already loaded. I have 17 EDO in here. Now, I can't play, I have a normal ass keyboard, so I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this, but... Oh, I think the problem with this is the pigments. Wait, load SCL file. Oh, I have to find it. I have an ASCL file showing places. Why not? You should be showing this in Explorer. 17. Oh. I don't know what's going on there. Here, let's find Savage Tunings pack. Third temperaments 17. There we go. But I have to find this again. That is obnoxious. Copy this dude. Put you here. Open. Okay. So we're in micro tuning. Do I have to enable MPE for this to work? I think so. Why does it sound so different? This is pitch shifting everything off. Master Tune is fucking with it. I mean, that's just a fifth. I'm playing a fifth in 12 EDO. I don't know how the fuck this is working. We're making a bit of dub techno lately, and it's all about evolving atmosphere. Word. Well, if you'd like feedback, I do feedback, and so you can drop the track in my Discord in the feedback thing. Feed your back. Okay, I don't know why the fuck 17 is being so weird. Oh, do I have to enable MP? Maybe that was it? No, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know. Pigment's microtonal support is kind of shit. But what we can do is we can route pigments, the pigments arpeggiator into operator. And we can where tunings to EDO. Now operator is in 22. Now the only problem is the pigments arpeggiator doesn't understand microtonal shit, and so when it does octave changes, it always just moves it up by 12 semitones, which is like really obnoxious. So okay, and then operator. I like drawings. Oh god. Oh jeez. Why is it so big? Why is it? Why? Oh, what's happening? That was a bit like modular. Yeah. Little FM shenanigans. It's also getting kind of randomly pitch bent. Particularly like, you know. Okay, what is... What's up, Hoopla? Think you will, okay, I made this patch sound considerably more shit now, but, I got something cool going. So I got, my XYZ map dude, and basically through a bunch of LFO shenanigans and spellbook shenanigans, I have two LFOs that, this one LFO randomly changes. So this, okay, the ramp LFO is controlling, is basically moving the position of the object between two coordinates in 3D space, and the random LFO, by connecting to the spellbook, is changing what those two coordinates are and how it curves between those coordinates. And so, if I play something... we basically, there's going to be shit just zooming by your head in a bunch of random directions. Terrifying. What happens if I put vinyl... let's put vinyl distortion before everything. Yeah, there's cool shit there. I need to just like I need to start saving a bunch of the shit because there's definitely like just this stuff alone, like fucking around mostly in C minor, while everything's being pitch bent kind of randomly. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have put the vinyl crackle on it. This one's fine. Okay. All right. All right. Let's be proactive and actually save shit when we're making stuff. Okay. All right. We'll binaural here. What do we call this? C minor dop shift final crackle melody. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. If I turn everything off, will it chill? Will you be chill? Relatively. Okay. All right. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Right back. All right, we're back. Oh boy. I should have used my be right back streaming screen that I spent like an hour setting up. Look at this guy. I don't know why the fuck I didn't do that. That would have been way cooler than looking at a fucking empty chair in my disgusting room. Okay. So we got whatever that was. Oh, I need to turn these back on, that's why. Okay. Well, that was fun. I should save this. I should save this patch for sure. No doubt. We'll call this X random path. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to call that. I could put that on my Patreon probably. I think. I don't think I'm using anything fancy besides this guy. It'll destroy everyone's CPUs for sure. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Why do I have this spellbook here? What are you doing? You're just taking up CPU. Oh. There. There. Okay. Okay, neat. Now let's save you. You go what? User library. I have way too much shit. Nope, I clicked out of it. I guess this is a... Wait, can I not save... What's going on here? I guess I should save all of this within one rack or something. How would I do this? What would be the best approach? Really, I should be able to just drag this fucker directly into here. Why can't I do that? Normally you can do this, right? Am I crazy? What I've done before. I even have other tracks here. I can't drag anything into my user library. But save 924 no 2409. I'll figure this out later. XYZ random the rack. Okay. I mean, I guess I could have literally just deleted everything except for that group and then saved it, but it's whatever. Okay, let's go back to the last song and listen to whatever I just did. Now I have some like fresh perspective or whatever, you know? Ableton's gonna crash. I know it. Like that was such a cursed project file with all the shit going on, and then now I'm switching to a new one. It's absolutely gonna do it. I'm just doing that thing where I like predict the worst thing happens, almost out of spite, hoping that the universe out of spite doesn't do it. You know. Okay, let's see if I have any to-do list. I haven't done anything on my to-do list. Yeah, Ableton crashed. Look at that. Who would have fucking thought? This guy. Okay, to-do list, nothing really. Where? What flew? Okay, I'm working on the last section. Unwanted distortion in right ear right when break starts. 200 hertz resonances during breakdown. I think I already solved this issue, but I don't know. Please work. I don't think I'm ever gonna finish that song. Oh man, I just need to release music. This is hell I'm in right now. We're working on it. Definitely. Let's see. Have any updates on grad school bullshit? Uh-huh. There's practice problems up. Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Hello. Please, sir. Please work. Just want to make music. Please. This is the track I was telling you about, Hoopla. This piece of shit fucking razor patch melody up here, sounds fucking different in every project file. I can't. I'm losing my mind. It's all freeze and flatten now, but I didn't freeze and flatten it originally when I first exported the song, so it just sounds different. This is the original. This is it now. It's pretty close now, but it sounded way worse earlier. I got it. It's pretty much there. And then, where's fucking... I want this guy. Here, I'm gonna copy that. You go there, you go there. Oh, it's a clusterfuck. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's a clusterfuck. What am I doing? What's going on? I want this bit. Here, I copy this. And no, I copy this guy. Cut that guy. I want you there. I paste that there. That's what I want, I think. Okay. Again, copy this guy there and then go there. What the fuck is going on, dude? I'm going crazy. Okay. ASIO driver GUI. I mean, the variance thing I think it's only happening within Razer. I don't think it has anything to do with a hardware. I don't think it's a hardware problem because it's all like a software thing in Ableton. Unless I'm like misunderstanding what that would do. Flex ASIO, the universal ASIO driver. Some nerd shit. Settings are as follows. Either way, I'm pretty sure it's happening. I don't actually. I have no idea. I have no idea because I even loaded up backup project files when I was trying to deal with the issue. Like I loaded up project files that were like the project file backup is timestamped with the same exact timestamp as the exported original file, and it didn't sound the same. But it's only Razer that's acting up, and Razer's like 15 years old or some shit, and I haven't had this issue with others since. So I'm just gonna blame Razer, I think, which is unfortunate because it sounds great. How is the bass doing that? Those are just sliding notes. Yeah. So I have a whole ass fucking like 40-minute tutorial on how I made this, but I have a big giant rack called the Funky Sub Rack. I guess this is one of them. This is number 2. And basically, I am using an envelope follower on the kick. I believe. Yeah, there's an envelope follower. There's a gate on the kick controlling an envelope follower. I could have done this way easier, by the way, but I'm fucking silly. And I like later learned, much later on, that there are like more efficient ways, but either way, this is it. Basically, I'm playing a subnote, and the subnote is going to pulse in volume kind of randomly. And then also it's going to wobble in pitch. And every time the kick plays, you can have it set so that when a kick plays, it'll default to its original pitch, and then it starts wobbling. So it's like I'm like side chaining the LFO wobble of the bass, of the pitch bending of the bass to the kick, so that every time the kick plays, it flattens out. And so you get that like booming 808 sound, and then it starts wobbling again. And I'm also just doing like pitch and melody and stuff like that. It sounds fucking neat. Well, yeah, exactly. Because like it's way faster if I could just like hit a random knob, and then it sounds totally different. Fucking banger bass melody. see the point. So you just mess with a couple knobs or parameters, and then you get extremely complex shit that you'd have to automate otherwise. Hey, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Let me know how that goes. It's a stacked fucking lineup. Yeah, I feel like that's like a massive honor to be playing that festival, because they are in it. Oh yeah. Alright, take care, man. Sounds kind of weird. I think it's just the sound though. Yeah, it's like this little bit here, it's just all reduct. Where the fuck are you? Where am I? What's happening? What's going on? I think it might be better. Section still fucking sucks. I just need the how gun do the switch up. Okay, the delay doesn't sound nearly as good as it I hoped. And then this guy. What are you doing? Why is the art fucked now? What happened to everything? There's still another art playing. I hear you. Where are you? Okay. Yeah, you're very obviously here. I turn off this group. Oh, it's here. Oh, shit. I don't know if this... I think this idea that I have is maybe just bad. I have dreams of having this arpeggio smoothly go into this other section. Beautifully. Really well. I don't know if I can do that. I'd have to... fuck. It, Christ. God damn it. So, I guess the idea is I need to merge, take all the MIDI from this guy. It's gonna be difficult. Oh, I hate having to do complex shit with MIDI because I suck at music. Like the actual music part of making music. God damn it. How turn this into that, you know? I mean, is that note? Starting to play that melody with the same instrument, which is like the most obvious thing ever. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, let's run it back. I don't know. Kind of struggling with the mix down, I think. That's something that also is, coloring my like perception of if this idea is good. And the ARP doesn't. I don't know what. I think the ARP also just sounds way fucking different now. It might be another thing I have to like go back through other backup projects to figure out. Like it should. It's almost there, but it sounds off. The mixdown kind of fucking sucks right there. It's so bright and weird. A lot of really really high end harmonics that are way too loud. And then I don't know. I feel like just like with the mixdown and everything, I'm not able to make this second idea shine as much as I'd like. Like my gut instinct is I need more layers, but there's already so many layers, so clearly I need less layers. I need to just change some of the sounds. I need to get rid of the ARP faster, I think, also. By filtering out downwards. I was just doing upwards before. That could be. Also, the hats go into double time over here. That's what I did in an earlier section, and I just don't think it really works. Now that I switched this up, I should make this back here again. I think what I need to do, we'll write this down. Final melody part needs one good synth melody lead, not. Basically, I have like 5 layers going on. They're all playing this melody, and it doesn't sound good. It's too much shit. I'm glad these are agreed on. Oh man, music is hard, dude. I think maybe I just need to sculpt it because look at this fucking melody. What's going on? Why do we have multiple notes that are hitting like 2 times in a row and shit? Well, it sounds kind of cool, I think. think it sounds way better. My perspective is totally fucked though, because I keep listening to the same section. But and I mean that totally makes sense that would fix everything. It was just a shit show before, you know. So like, why would I be surprised at making it not a shit show? It's better. Oh. Okay, yeah, still not great. It still sounds super busy, at least in terms of there's a bunch of instruments all kind of playing together, and it's all kind of washed out and reverby in the background. And maybe it would be better to have one like dominant main melody, kind of like in this before section. But at least with that section, I don't know if I can't just reuse that synth because that synth sounds better in this context as a monophonic instrument while this is like a bunch of chords and shit. So I could probably take like a leading melody line on top and then map that to that synth. I'm still gonna try that. I need to like do schoolwork and shit, but here I am not doing that. Let's just delete all that. Here, what happens if we just take the high end? Just the high end. Go find fucking harp. Said, oh, I have to make MIDI because got a harp guy. And we obviously lower it. Okay, Razor's doing that fucking thing again, where it just doesn't play notes for no reason. I've had this issue before. Now it is. Because I called it out. I was like, oh shit, he's mad at me. Okay. Well, anyways, the patch doesn't sound good. Bad attack. Yeah, see right there. Where the fuck were you? Why are you hiding? Oh man. Alright, I'm triggered. Okay. Alright, I think this is it. Last time this happened when I just like reopened the project file, it was acting normal again. Oh fuck, dude. No. I must make progress. Oh, I know that. Do you know what VST you were using? Because I've only had this happen to me using Razor. Actually, it was happening to me in the same exact song, like a few months ago. I remember that being an issue. And it's like completely inconsistent when it does and does not play certain MIDI notes. Like, no fucking explanation. It is infuriating. Yeah, maybe not this, but I do think we have made progress today. Not that much, honestly. I feel like my efficiency is going down. Like I'm spending hours a day working on one song and like not much is changing to the song. However, I mean, I'm at that point where the song is like 90% done or whatever, and then that like last 10% actually takes hours and hours and hours. So maybe this is normal. I think I'd probably need to like take a better look at my productivity, you know? Because like not only does like workflow matters, yeah, but like also like what I'm choosing to work on in my productivity. And like while I'm keeping notes for every song I need to work on and the things I need to do, I'm not like really taking a systematic approach to like work on those songs. So I think that's something I need to like really figure out and assess. Yeah, I don't know. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I've been doing this for what, 2.5 hours? Yeah. I gotta eat food, and I gotta do some algorithms for my fucking computer science class. Oh, should be fun. All right, I'm heading out. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. I'll a Zebra or an Arteria plugin. Okay, interesting. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I'm like finding I have a decent amount of free time. Well, not a decent amount of free time. I'm just procrastinating all the shit that I need to be doing with music and live streaming. But yeah, so I'll probably stream again tomorrow. Probably same time. I don't fucking know. All right, I'm out. Take care, everyone. Later.